You know what they say, you can't spell druid without DUI, and you're about to see the mythical Coors Light druid in full action here as she gets her 5th DUI, this time with her child in the car.
So how'd you end up in the ditch here?
Actually, I just found here and I just...
Okay.
I didn't end up a ditch.
Well, I'm sorry. You're in the grass line here. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Her reaction to that question of why she's in the ditch is perplexing to say the least. Her eyes get so wide I thought they were going to pop out of her skull. She's making the same face Tobey Maguire made in Spider-Man 2 when he realized everyone on the train just saw him without his mask on.
Can I just get your driver's license so I know who I'm talking to?
No, I actually don't have it with me. I'm so sorry.
So I know who I'm talking to.
I promise you. I'm trying to tell you the truth. I promise you.
I hear ya.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, how do you spell your last name?
The whole time the officer's speaking to her, she's doing some wacky, odd motions with her face like the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's. It seems like she's struggling to keep her eyes open and like focus on what's happening here. Like she's emoting the same way the NPCs in Fallout 4 do.
When I knocked on the window, she woke up and I said, "Are you okay?" Because I thought maybe she hit her head or something.
She's slurring her speech. I got an odor of something in there. I don't know that it's necessarily alcohol. Her pupils are huge.
Contacts here. Hi, you roll it all the way down. What's your name?
All I could see is a little boy, and I was like, well...
And she was completely passed out?
She was tipped over on the steering wheel.
So the lore breakdown is, she works nearby, was taking the trash out, and saw this vehicle here, and went up to check to see if everything was okay, because all she saw was like a child in the back seat, and then she saw that this lady was face down into the steering wheel, passed out, so then she put in the call, and that's why officers arrived at the scene here.
I see you got a little problem here, huh?
No. I'm good.
So what brings you back to the parking lot? Did you have an appointment?
To see you, yeah, we did, actually.
Where was your appointment?
He had an appointment.
Yeah.
Now, from what I can gather with these breadcrumbs she's dropping, she's in this parking lot because her son had a doctor's appointment, and she just got blackout drunk, passed out, and then cruised the vehicle into like this ditch area here. So I guess in order to get ready for the doctor's appointment for her child, she put on her coats and butt-chugged 5 Coors Lights on the way out, and then it led to all of this.
Okay, so obviously we have an odor of alcohol coming from you. Okay.
Actually...
Hang on a second. So
No.
I'm gonna... So...
Never do this.
I have an odor of alcohol coming from the vehicle. Okay. How did you end up here?
How, what?
How did you end up here?
My son.
Okay,
Your son drove you?
I'm not from here, guys.
What do you mean, not from here? Like, from this planet? Because, my god, these are like some very uncanny, almost horror movie-esque motions she's making with her body here. So, she tries to say she's here because her son... And the officers interpret that as her trying to say the son was driving and the kid's like 6 years old. So unless he built himself a pair of stilts like Jimmy fucking Neutron, that kid's not reaching the pedals. I don't think he was the one behind the wheel of the vehicle. I think what she was trying to say is the reason she's, kind of torpedoed her car in this parking lot is because her son had a doctor's appointment here. And she was just so fucking drunk she couldn't get the information across.
Okay.
That wasn't the question.
I'm so sorry.
So why are you here in this parking lot? I'm just curious how you got here.
So, sorry.
She didn't have one on her. Her name's Mary.
How did you get here?
Huh?
What made you come to this parking lot?
I really apologize, but I'm not really...
I'm asking you a question. I'm not asking you to apologize. I'm asking you a question. How did you get here?
Sorry.
Why are you here in this parking lot?
It doesn't take a super genius to recognize she's very fucked up. It is a miracle she didn't get herself or her child or another innocent person on the road killed here, because it doesn't even seem like she knows where she is at this moment. And she's making like expressions the same way a dog does when you ask it who chewed up the sofa and it knows it's guilty. It is impressive just how many different facial expressions she's going through here. It's like in Super Mario 64, the intro where you like move around his face in a bunch of wacky ways. That's what she's doing, like with her teeth and everything. Just hitting some of that. You know, it's more akin to like that infamous Charles Manson clip where he's like, I'm nobody. And he does like all that weird shit. That's what she's doing right now. She is so unbelievably intoxicated. I think that she was trying to make like a conscious effort with her face to appear sober, but just can't quite do it and doesn't recognize everything that's happening.
Okay. Is your boyfriend his dad?
Yeah.
No.
No.
We knew to. No. I apologize.
Are you warm? Are you warm in the car? Yeah. Okay, good.
Does your car normally smell like alcohol?
No.
Where were you coming from?
Huh?
Where were you coming from?
Are we talking
The
about
road.
The road. No. Were you coming from your house?
Yes.
You were coming from your house.
That was a checkmate maneuver from this lady here. The chess master made her move. Where are you coming from? The road. Chef's kiss. Then she just drops the mic. Damn. She played hardball.
Okay. So then how did we end up here in this parking lot?
Because I came here from the road.
Okay. So you just came off the road and just came into the parking lot?
A kind of a walk.
Okay.
Walking.
Well, the more I hear from her side of things, the more I think maybe I was too hasty to judge here. Maybe she's not intoxicated. Maybe she's just experiencing the sixth dimension. She's in like a whole different wavelength right now, but she's starting to really make a lot of sense when you stop to think about it. This could be a huge misunderstanding here, officers.
Mary, do you need an ambulance?
Yeah, actually do.
You need an ambulance? Okay. Why do you feel you need an ambulance? What's going on so I can tell them why you need an ambulance?
I can't breathe, actually.
You can't breathe? You're breathing pretty well.
What did I do? Can you please tell me what I did?
I can just feel every neuron in Mary's brain banging against the sides of her cranium, desperately trying to get through. Mary, don't ask for the ambulance. Don't say yes to the ambulance. It's a trap. It's gonna be the biggest regret ever when you see that fucking bill they slap you with at the end. Don't fall for it. Don't say yes to the ambulance.
I'll have you turn to face me, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna follow tip my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Move your eyes and your eyes only. Top of my finger. Follow it. No, leave your head straight.
Sorry.
Straight on with me.
Sorry.
With just your eyes, please. Okay? Got that? It's pretty simple. You look at my finger, you're looking at the ground. Okay. All right. Actually, come over here. We'll utilize this line here, okay?
They had to break out further testing because she fucking aced the follow the finger brain buster there. She seems like she's in a state to pass the bar, I'll tell you what. She is crushing these field sobriety tests. Wait till you see how she walks this line.
1, 2, on your... Stop. Don't start the test, please. Okay. When you get to your 9th step, you're going to take a series of small steps like this, turning around. Watch me. You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps going down the line. 1, 2, all the way to 9. Count your steps out loud. Keep your hands down to your sides. Right foot in front of your left foot, like I explained to you.
All right.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, come on back over here.
She did so well in the first portion of this test, she skips the second. Because she came over there, hit him with the fucking Hezzy Jimbo, and then dunked on their ass with that beautifully perfect straight line that she just walked. So now, they're going to try and get her with a third one.
So this next test is going to be a one-leg stand. So when I tell you to, you're going to raise your foot approximately 6 inches off the ground. And you're going to count in the manner of 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop. Okay, you may begin.
Sorry.
You're right. Keep going. Jeremy, you have a PBT. All right, you can stop. How much would you say you've had to drink today?
Actually, nothing.
Yeah, that sounds about right based on everything I've seen here. I don't hold it against her for not being able to pass with flying colors on the hold your leg up test. There was clearly a banana peel that she was slipping on there like it's fucking Mario Kart, so That one just needs to be thrown out. They wiped their ass with that. Inconclusive evidence there.
Right now, because he's downtown looking for you. He just called in a well-being check.
No.
And the first place he went is he walked to all the bars because you were supposed to bring him to the hospital.
I would never do this.
You're not at a bar, but you're drinking beer in the parking lot and throwing it out.
Stop it.
So she declined the PBT invitation there. She said, I will not be attending that hootenanny, so now they're going to take her in for further evaluation. The father has called in a wellness check because she was supposed to be bringing the child to the doctor's appointment or the hospital or whatever. Didn't happen, so he started checking the bars, apparently, looking for her there, because this seems to be a common occurrence with her. And now the officers are going to be picking up the father to bring him to the scene. They also apparently located some Coors Light that had been tossed aside here, and the father confirms that that's her beverage of choice. So the dots are starting to connect a little bit here.
How many times have you been arrested for operating while intoxicated? Never?
Your husband says 4 times. Does that sound about right to you?
No. He's not my husband.
Well, okay.
Can you please just stop, judging me, please?
I'm not judging you. I'm asking you questions.
Hey Mary, I'm judging you though. DUIs are just completely fucking inexcusable. This is her 5th one now. She had 4 prior DUIs, yet she still gets to get behind a wheel of a vehicle. I don't get it. I truly don't. Why does she still have her fucking license? It seems like the only time she even gets in the fucking car, even with her child in there, is if she already can't even remember her own name because she drank so much. It is so dangerous. She's putting her life, her child's life, and everyone else's life on the road at risk by drinking while fucking hammered like this. And it's something she seems to do often. She has been caught and charged with DUI 5 times. Now let's think for a moment, how many other times has she driven while completely fucking blackout drunk that she just didn't get arrested for? They didn't catch her. It's just crazy. I don't know why she's able to just keep getting her license back. She treats beer like it's Popeye's spinach and it somehow makes her turbocharged and a great driver or something.
Prescription drugs for anything?
Yeah.
What for?
Panic attacks, anxiety.
Because her pupils are as big as her eyes right now. And we have fresh Coors Light cans in the snow. At her drink of choice?
Yeah.
Okay.
She lives in Pennsylvania. She's here for a visit.
Did she come from Pennsylvania today?
No.
Okay, so she's been out here for a couple days. Weeks. Okay. Officer Koleski is obviously arresting her for an operating while intoxicated. Having the child in the car ups everything higher, and then having 4 priors, it's going to be felony levels, and then she resisted fought and kicked us. We were trying to do it back here.
I obviously cut out a lot here when they were putting her in the squad car. She was spamming some low kicks there for a minute. Can't really see them all too well, and there definitely wasn't a ton of elbow grease behind them or anything, considering she can hardly fucking stand or keep her eyes open. But even still, they're mentioning that as her, striking at them while trying to put her in the vehicle. They found Coors cans there, which, hey, they're going to have to run the fingerprints on there because it could have been that dastardly Coors Light ferry that comes through and just happens to sometimes just fucking drop Coors Light cans in the middle of nowhere like it's fucking loot boxes. Maybe those aren't hers. And maybe it's just a big old quinky dink that, according to the father, that's her drink of choice. We don't know for sure. That's all remains to be seen.
Okay.
I really gonna feel bad for you.
Yep. Oh, yeah. She get you too?
You okay?
Breathe. Let the adrenaline slow down.
Idiots.
Now you just sound like my father.
Okay.
To ensure officer safety, the suspect is restrained in a chair, and a spit hood is put over her head as she's transported to jail. Her blood alcohol content was determined to be .236, which is almost 3 times the legal limit. She was charged with her 5th or 6th offense of operating a vehicle while intoxicated with a passenger under 16 years old, resisting obstructing, and 2 counts of battery to a law enforcement officer. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
So the father then picked up the child. Firefighters were keeping him warm and away from all of the hoopla that was happening with his mother, because that is just such a fucking terrible thing. My heart breaks for that child. That's just terrible to grow up with a mom like that. Now, when they got her to the hospital, they had a warrant to draw her blood to confirm intoxication and rule out the possibility of it being like some kind of, maybe reaction to prescription drugs that she does have and that kind of thing. But while trying to draw that blood, she was less than cooperative, you could say. It started to look like an exorcism scene in there for a moment. She was wiggle worming and squirming, apparently even like biting. That officer, I guess, got a bloody nose from all of it at some point. I couldn't really see that on the body cam. I don't know how she got up there and got him. Maybe with like a headbutt or something. I couldn't tell you. But it was pretty chaotic in there. But when they got her blood, they confirmed, no, she's definitely drunk. Like, very drunk. That's the root cause of all of this. Now, if you want my Neanderthal perspective on it, I really think she should lose her license. I know, maybe I'm talking crazy. Maybe I'm boofing the crazy pills. But I just think it's pretty clear she shouldn't be trusted behind the wheel of a vehicle. This is completely fucking unacceptable. It's just a matter of time until someone dies because of this from her. But I just have a sneaking suspicion that's not going to happen. I bet she'll be back on the road pretty soon. And that is very scary. Anyway, I just wanted to yap about this a bit. That's it. See ya.